どうも、かに座の人です。ファイナルファンタジー16続きをやっていきたいと思います。お願いいたします。さあ、本日は、すでに画面にございます通り、もうね、ちょっとおなじみって感じですけども、バーボンウイスキー I.W. ハーパーゴールドメダルでございます。はい。本日はソーダ割りで飲んでいきたいと思います。じゃあちょっとね、作っていきたいと思います。はい。というわけで、飲み物の用意ができましたので、乾杯したいと思います。こちらの配信動画をご覧いただいている方もよければですね、アルコール、ノンアルコール、ソフトドリンクなど用意していただいて、一緒に乾杯してくれると嬉しいです。それでは、今日も一日お疲れ様です。乾杯。うまい。いいですね。はい。明日はゆっくりと休める休日、そしてそのね、前日の夜、金曜日に飲むハイボール、最高ですね。はい。はい。というわけで前回でございますが、前回はついに、クリスタル自治領に潜入いたしまして、はい、バハムートのドミナントであるディオンが暴走をしてしまいまして、バハムート権限、そんでもってですね、自治領、ザンブレクのね、民を殺し回るというかね、町をね、焼いていたんですけども、なんとかジョシュアとディオンじゃないや。ジョシュアとクライブ力を合わせてその暴走したバハムートを止めることができました。はい。ジョシュアとディオンが眠ったままと。はい。前回力を使い切ったディオンは事を切れたかと思ったら死んでいなくてですね。はい。ディオンは生きてますと。でジョシュアもなんとかね、再会を果たして喜んでいたんですけども、隠れ家に戻ってきてからは目を覚まさないというところでございます。はい。で、じゃあ次はどうするかっていうので、オットーと話すというところで前回は終わりましたと。はい。でね、アルテマが、何やらね、原初の楔っていう魔法か何かを発動してこのような、はい、バリスゼアの空が曇りがかった空になってしまいましたが、さあこの後一体どうするのでしょうか。で配信外でね、なんとかサブクエとかやろうと思ったら、この状態だとサブクエができなくてですね、とりあえずオットーに話をかけなきゃいけないので聞いてみましょう。
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turn foul. Still waiting
ああ、
on
ミドも
reply,
一緒にい
though.
るんだ。あ、そういえば大学が
Do you have
あるっ
any
て言ってたな。
good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
はい、というわけで、いつものことながらビビアンとハールボークラテスに話をまた聞いていくっていう感じかな。
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate.
マザクリ
No one could have predicted the actions of
マ
the
ザクリ破
crown
壊したはしましたけど
I'm sorry
ね、
I couldn't save your home.
自治領自体も焼かれてしまいましたからね。
A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it
は
if
い、
we
というわけ
first
でビ
examine
ビア
the
ンレポート
facts.
かな。まだ講義の時間です。
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and
異常
confusion
事態。
reign
へ
over
えへえへえ。
Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to
マ
wilt
ザ
for
クリの
want
周
of
辺ではエーテ
ether,
ルの量が減少。
but not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces.
へえ、
Now
大型のクリスタル
nothing
が
but pretty
使
shards
用
of
不可。
rock. And those that hang from the people's necks
あ
cast
ら、
nary a glimmer of
小
light
型の
to
クリ
keep
ス
the
タルも。
dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is
そ
more
れ
than
だけで
we
は
can
済まない。
hope for. While most of the world
エー
thirsts
テル
for
だまり。
ether, there remained a
ああ、なるほど
drowsy,
ね。エーテルがないところにはないんだけども、一箇所というか
and
局所
amidst
的
the
に
hordes of mindless
集中しすぎてるんだ。
with magics as like to fail as function. Even the strongest nation
ああ、
would
なる
falter.
ほど。
Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but
確かに
paralyzed the whole
それぞれの
empire.
国はね、
Dhalmekia
だいぶ
fares
打撃
little
を食らって
better.
ますからね。
Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang,
うん、ダルメキアもかな
leaving
り
their
厳しい状況。
beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest.
お、ここでウォールード
The
が
Einherjar
艦隊を
has
動か
been
した。
sighted off storm. The world, in short, is in chaos.
ああ、混
It would
沌。
seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will
確か
do
にウ
little
ォ
to
ール
stall
ード
an army's
王国
advance.
ね。
Should the king of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
まあ前回のね、配信というかストーリーの最後ではバルバナス、ウォールド王国の国王ですねがアルテマとね通じていたっていうのははっきりと分かりましたが、まさかの裸のお付き合いでございましたが、はい。
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious.
痕跡を見つけた。
For what has
ほうほうほうほう。
disturbed the heavens. That, I believe, is a
ああ、
question
空の
the
文明。
fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the sixth day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That
ああ、
Ultima's
かつて
one
の
of the
伝
gods
承に
responsible.
もそのようなね。
He has certainly exhibited powers that we
Kami.
mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the
うん、
sins,
歴史学者も
there
そ
is
の出
almost
力
nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope.
Certainly not. Because there is nothing
まあ
to
なんとかね
forgive.
手がかりは
Even
ハルポ
without
ク
this
ラテス
journal,
の
you've
おかげ
provided us
で
ample wisdom.
つかめた。う
We'll always be grateful for it.
神か。まあありがちといえばありがちかな。
Share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
どうするんだい？お、ジルが。
Clive, we have a problem.
なんだ大変だって。
Only one. That would be a first.
It would.
悪い方に大変。
Three. We had as many owls arrive.
救援要請。
The shelves.
どっから？
Martha's got a Kashyyyk.
あららら。
Talk of monsters roaming the hills
マー
outside
サの宿明石の大軍ノースリーチには未確認の魔物。
forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village
あ
was
らら
raided by
各地に。
When it rains.
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin.
あー、じゃあここで各地のごたごたを片付ける旅に行くのかな。はい。まあしょうがないですね。
There's only two people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
なんじゃなんじゃなんじゃなんじゃ。ドラゴン。ああ S ランクのドラゴン来た。いやーやっちまったー。ボムキング B ランクですからね。まあそんなに難しい相手じゃないでしょう。やばいね。 OK ボムキングストレイン。これで終わりだ。よいしょ。 OKOKOK。 さあこれで終わるかな。
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention.
ああお安いご用
How do you
さ。
always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are
小康
still
状
the
態
colour of
ね。
a kick in the
うん
kidneys 2 days on. So,
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second guess yourself. Now's the time to
ジョシュア
visit
が
the infirmary.
目を覚ました。
Talia says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
これでゆっくり話せるかな。
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet.
ああそう
And
で
when
す
Dion
ね。
learned of
ディオ
this,
ンの
he
記憶
sought
を
to slay the fiend.
見ましたからね。
Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed
う
him
ん辛い出来事になってしまったな。
enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred.
どうなんだろう、こっから目覚めるのかな、ディオンは。
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid.
18年前のあの日
Despite。my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the
あ
rubble
る
of
人たち
Phoenix
に、
Gate,
ああ、救出された
it
ん
was
だ。
not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first
その
heard of
時アルテム
Ultima.
の存在を知
I've
り、
been chasing his shadow ever since.
急に出てきたな。
Ultima is driven by some deep dark
特別な肉体。
and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a
クラ
creature?
イブが嵐の目。
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this.
確かに
It is not
必要
mere
に
chance.
クライブの体を手に入れようとはしてますからね。
All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
まあまあまあまあ。
And I only ice. 8 wardens for
まあ、
8
ドミナント
elements.
はそういったもんっていう認識ですよね。
But you,
でもクライブはなぜか
You are different.
特別です
You're
ね。
special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit, but they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of
確かに。
dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
まだ成長しきってないみたいな感じでしたよね。
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow
うんうんうんう
incompatible.
ん。
His mind not properly attuned to your body.
his mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to
あ
contain
あ、そういえば
him
ジョシア
inside
の
me.
体にも一応封じ込めては
Inside you.
いるけども、
With every setting sun, I
限界
feel
が
my
近い。
strength
なんだって。
And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima,
なんだっ
they
て
do。so at a cost.
そんな。
We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot
ジ
for
ョ
my
シア。
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
うわ。
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav.
何今度は何
There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canberra.
あ、アクシアの大軍来てる。
Well, what's the short of it?
Thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of
Gav と
monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to
バイ
stem the
ロン
tide.
とミドがいるところですよ
Numbers
ね。
ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No. But they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
逃げ遅れた。
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least
タ
trouble.
ボールを経由する道。
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where
ジ
I'm
ョシ
now.
ュア、そんな無理するなよ。
Bed is
や
where
め
you
てく
should
れ
be
よ、もう
bound.。
そんなギリギリの体で。
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined
いやいや、
to
そうは言ったってさ。
But thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely
あ
rejoin
あ、
my
従者
attendant,
とはは
who
ぐれ
was
ちゃ
to
ってん
wait
だ。
for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
頼もしい。
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
はーい。ということで、今度はカンベル。はい。ガブとバイロンおじさんとシドの娘のミドがいるところにアカシアが迫っているということでございました。で、無事、ジョシュアも目を覚ましてね、まあこれまでのいきさつみたいなところを聞き出して、ちょっと残り少ないんじゃないかっていうジョシュアの、はい、封印の行く先も危ういところでございますが、まあこの先もね、ちょっとついてきてくれるというところでございます。はい。というわけで、じゃあ今日はこれぐらいにしたいと思います。ちょっと前半はね、なんかサブクエの ミッションをやってたりしましたが、次回もですね、ファイナルファンタジー16はお酒もしくはノンアルコールソフトドリンクを飲みながらやっていきたいと思いますので、もしよければまた見に来ていただけると嬉しいです。それではまた次回。